welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist. We listen to all of their records. We rank them from worst to best. We also give our biggest banger from each of them if we have a banger. While you're listening, go to Apple Podcasts, go to Spotify, go give us 5 stars on those. All the social media, including TikTok, because we have a TikTok now, is Asinine Radio. We have a Discord if you want to join that. Let us know. We'll send you the link. And we have a phone number you can call, leave us a voicemail, shoot us a text. That phone number is 503-893-5307. Oh, and also our 6 Degrees with Tom DeLonge. We're going to start with that. So 6 Degrees with Tom DeLonge, if you don't know what that is, that's where we connect the band of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge in Blink-182. So let's start with that, Jeff, now that we have the boring intro out of the way. What do you got this week?
I didn't do one.
Oh, my God.
One of the guys in the band was literally in a band with Tom DeLonge.
That was my one. That was my one that I had.
Oh my God!
Son of a bitch. Ilan Rubin played drums on one of the Paramore records, and Ilan Rubin is in Angels and Airwaves with our boy Tom DeLonge. So there you go. There's our 6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge. Easy peasy. God, yeah. You ruined it for me. All right, so then let's just jump into our album rankings. So Paramore, we're doing Paramore this week. They're the artist of the week, the band of the week. So we're going to rank all 5 of their records from worst to best. So what do you got, Jeff, for your number 5?
Go. Their latest album, After Laughter, the 5th album, 2017, After Laughter.
All right.
The suit is not black. This is a strange little album. I mean, it's full on like that new wave shit here. Very little of early Paramore left at this point. And all that's left is kind of this pop record. But it's not terrible. I didn't think it was a terrible album by any means. Some parts are definitely dumb. Most of the album I thought was bland and just uneventful. But there were a couple tracks that I thought were cool. Nothing playlistable. But above all else, I thought this was just if they marketed this as like an EP, that was just sort of a dive into this new wave sound. I think that would be cooler, and they just honed it in on 5 or 6 really really good tracks. But 45 minutes of this shit is just too much, just too much.
Okay, all right. So no banger then, right?
No banger, no.
No banger. All right, my number 5 is All We Know Is Falling, their first record from 2005. This is just mediocre pop punk, kind of boring. Nothing stood out to me. I just wanted this album to end. I thought it was just a whole lot of it was a whole lot of nothing. Really, the guitar doesn't stand out. Her vocals, they just aren't there. She's a better singer than this. I don't remember anything from this record. I thought it was very, very boring. I don't understand why this album is even popular. It shouldn't be popular. It's just straight up boring. I have no banger. I have no fucking banger. I have no stinker. There was nothing terrible on it. But it's completely forgetful. So, yeah, All We Know Is Falling from the Paramours is my number 5. So what do you got for number 4?
Number 4, All We Know Is Falling. Their first album, 2005. This is an album like I just never go back to, and I remember why after listening. Like I enjoyed this when it came out, and it was fun until like Riot dropped. Then this album became completely inconsequential. Who cares? But it's a solid album, and the songs are heavier. They're a little bit more in the kind of like the harder emo range of this era than everything else that they've done. But like I agree, like. There's nothing here melody-wise that's strong. None of these songs stand out as anywhere near anything that can be considered like their best top song. And then just the only thing that I thought was kind of cool was some of the guitar work was a little bit more aggressive, but I think that was just because it was unfocused. It was just unfocused. They weren't meshing as well together as a band. But I do think it's important in their discography and in music in general. 2000s was a very male centric pop punk age.
It was, yeah.
I mean, we're talking just formulaic, male fronted pop punk music, and Paramore is coming out. I know, but at least we're getting some diversity into our scene.
But it's only because it's a girl singer.
Absolutely.
It doesn't make for good music.
I didn't say it was good music. When did I say it was good music? When did I say that? Never said that. Put words in my mouth. I don't like the taste. At least we're getting some diversity. So at least we're getting some diversity. They're getting their foot in the door. I dig that. I respect that, and that alone. Because I don't think this album's very good. I don't think it's very bad. I think it's just lukewarm.
Lukewarm. All right. That's fine. That's fine with me. I totally agree with you on that. All right. My number 4 is Riot. So what do you got for number 3?
Come on. Don't be stupid.
No, I'm being dead serious. Riot is my number 4.
You are so stupid.
Our album of the week is my number 4. Yeah.
How is that possible?
I mean, it's possible because it's number 4.
God, dude, if you pick fucking Paramore, their self-titled, just because Lon Rubin fucking plays drums on it,
I have no idea what you
lose my
just
shit.
said.
I'm gonna fucking lose it.
What did you just say?
Oh,
I don't even know what you said.
It doesn't even matter.
You're so out of control. You don't even make sense.
Your fucking mouth is spitting words that are so stupid, so beyond dumb that I can't even fucking think straight. Are you fucking kidding me? The fourth.
No,
this is their second worst album. Kidding. Riot. You're an idiot. That's stupid. Yes, that's dumb.
Yeah,
You're being dumb right now. Yeah, no, you're being dumb. No, it's a fact. The fact that you liked After Laughter more than this, but then, when Neil Young fucking does New Wave, I hate it so much, but for some reason when fucking Paramore does it, it's actually good. Like, what are you talking? Shut the fuck up. What are you even talking about?
That Neil Young trans
And I'm afraid, I'm terrified. I am terrified that Paramore's Paramore is your number 1 because you're going to be like, oh my God, the drums are so good. Fucking, Elon is such a great drum. Like, dude, shut the fuck. What are you even talking about?
Man, you have no idea what you're even saying right now.
I know, because I'm so mad. I am so mad.
You're blind. You're blind with rage right now.
I can't even think. I cannot
like
even
unwritten
think.
Law. Oh boy, that's a good song though. Seeing Red, that's a great song. Better than this album. But what do you got for number 3?
Paramore's Paramore. I don't even care anymore. Paramore's Paramore. This is their 4th album, 2013. This is like a rebranding of the band. If Brand New Eyes was their way of throwing back in the studio to what they wanted to stay as a band, like this is a clear dig at starting over as a different band, right? Mm-hmm. This is pop. This is pop rock. Not bullshitting around here. This is pop rock. Yeah. A little bit of new wave in there, whatever. It's a little too much pop overall for me. But like this is the new band. They don't have, their co-greatest songwriter or their greatest songwriter. I don't know, whichever the two. But they lost 2 of their members, and just turmoil has been building up until this point. But their 2 biggest singles from here, right? Ain't It Fun and Still Into You. Ain't It Fun, I can't stand. I just cannot fucking stand that song. I don't like it. I think it's goofy. I think it's a shit attempt at doing a lot of different genres, and they do it bad, and they've done it better, and they did it better in Riot. But Still Into You, that's your best song. Still Into You is Paramore's best song. That is just an unfucking believable song. Okay. I love that song so much. But I'm sure we'll get into the turmoil later on. Whatever. I don't know. But like, there's nothing inherently wrong with this album. Like we loved Rocksteady by No Doubt because like that was a change in direction. And then like I don't mind the change in direction, because that's what makes bands grow. And you don't have to do the same thing over and over and over and over. And if you choose to do something different, then like it should be good. And this was a decent attempt at it. I get it, but I don't really care. I'll never go back to it.
Yeah, you never. Okay, so this is like a 1, according to our 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album but give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing ever. You give this like a 1.5?
If Still Into You wasn't on this, I would give this a 1. Because Still Into You is on this is a 1.9.
Wow. Okay.
God, dude, that song is fucking unbelievable.
It is a good song. It is a really good song.
That song is I'm saying it again. I love Riot. That is my favorite album. I fucking love it to death. but Still Into You is their best song. Decaf.
Yikes. So
if I had a beer, that would have been a perfect time to open the beer. I'm like, crack a beer open after I said that.
That would have been good. Yeah, but
Fuck.
You blew it. You blew it. It's because your favorite record is Riot of all time. So, my number 3 is Brand New Eyes, their third album.
You are the fucking worst person on the face of this earth. Like, you're fucking the worst. You are literally the worst person that has ever graced this earth.
Literally.
I can name 50 million other people that are better than you because you're the worst. I cannot fucking believe. I cannot believe. I know it. I know Paramore's your favorite because you're gonna fucking gush over. A lot of drumming is so fucking. Dude, shut up. What are you?
You're putting words in my mouth, and I don't like the taste.
That was good when I said that.
That was really good.
That was pretty good, right?
That was solid. That was a really, really solid.
That was some
line.
movie shit, huh?
I thought you got it from somewhere. I really thought
I
you
know.
heard it
I swear to God, I just made
movie.
it up. That may be like the coolest thing I've ever said.
It was good. It was funny. I'm probably gonna use it all the fucking time.
We should start using it more because that's solid.
It's such an asshole thing to say too.
It's something like Vince Vaughn would say, right? Like the Wedding Crashers or something.
Yeah.
You put a word in my mouth. I don't like the taste. Go ahead with your stupid fucking rankings that are dumb, terrible,
Brand New
and
Eyes.
trash.
Brand New Eyes.
You're just going backwards in their discography. Is that what you're doing? You're just going backwards in the discography.
No, I guess I didn't even think about that. At this point, I'm going backwards. Yeah. Shit, I really didn't even make that connection.
Oh my God, that means the New Wave is your fucking favorite album. What is
New
wrong
Wave?
with you?
You mean like the Against Me record, New Wave? That was a good record.
Dude, that's why
was a
you are
decent
trash.
record.
That's
That
why
was a
you are.
decent record.
That's why you as
But
a
anyway.
person are trash.
Brand New Eyes, third record. They were finally transitioning out of that pop punk stage, that very tired, boring a lot of the times pop punk sound. Thank God they were going more of a pop route because that's what Hayley Williams does best, I feel. And my favorite Paramore song is on this record, and it's Brick by Boring Brick. I think that song is just absolutely amazing. The structure of the song, her vocals on that song are phenomenal. The kind of cheesy da-da-das at the end where the whole band comes in and sings it is cheesy, but I fucking love it. It is. And then she comes in with her higher voice, and it just, oh my God, it meshes so well with theirs. I love Brick by Boring Brick.
That's a fucking banger of a song. Come on.
First time I ever heard that, I was blown away by this song.
As you should be, because it's a great album.
It's a fucking great song. The album's okay. It's still a little too pop punk for boring pop punk for my taste. I just say I'm not gonna say boring pop punk because Riot does have some good songs, but thankfully they're getting out of this pop punk stuff and going more towards the pop. But they're in a weird this is like their teenage years. This is like they're transitioning. They're going through puberty. They're finally maturing a little bit.
Yeah, we're literally teenagers.
Yeah, I know they're so fucking young. I never realized how young they were when they started the band. When she wrote all the songs on Riot, but we'll get into that on the main episode.
Dude, that was the biggest. I didn't even fucking realize how young they were either.
I was shocked. But anyway, yeah. So Brand New Eyes is my number 3. I don't know. I got nothing else. Overall, I think that the album's okay, but that one song just the best thing they've ever done. So what do you got for number 2? Go.
Have you ever been so upset with somebody, when you're a heated fight, you're really upset, your face gets all hot and you just really bothered?
Yes, I have. I felt that way before.
I think this may be the most bothered I've ever been on this podcast with your fucking rankings. Because you just make no fucking sense. You make no sense whatsoever.
How do I make no sense?
You don't make any sense. I'm gonna
like
give
better
new wave
reasons.
music. You don't like that type of pop music unless it's foreign pop, unless it's Euro pop.
Foreign pop? What? I like one Euro pop group, and that's Aqua.
You like
that's
all of that stuff.
That's it.
Everything's in the same category.
I like one artist or one group.
You like
that's
BTS.
It.
That's your favorite fucking pop band.
I
just oh man, you're the worst. I cannot offhand. I cannot think of a single person in history that's worse than you. Fact.
Well, I can name 2. But anyway, what do you got for number 2? Yeah, what's your number 2 on here?
Brand New Eyes. They're third. I don't want to talk about them. I have zero. I just have zero interest in talking about any more Paramore for the night because just
we're gonna have to take a break. We'll have to return to this tomorrow.
Like a 3-part episode here. Oh, Brand New Eyes. This album is great. It's not just like Riot B-sides, which people were worried about because Riot just took the world by storm. These songs stand on their own, and the album itself is like a testament to a band that is growing, both in songwriting and as people. They're fucking young. These were kids who are now adults. They're fucking barely able to drink legally at this point. So now they're writing more complex songs, but still in the vein of like what a 20-year-old would write. This is essentially like the older brother counterpart to Riot. And what I wish like the most out of anything was if they just did one more right after Riot with the OG crew in their like mid-20s. I think that could have been like one of the greatest pop punk albums of all time. But we don't know get one. It's not going to happen. But it still retains a lot of the energy from Riot, but it's kind of placed in nuanced spots, so not to seem as upfront and pop punky as Riot. I don't go back to this that often, but after this week, I am going to go back to it much, much more. And I want to buy this on the vinyl because I think it's great. Brick by Boring Brick, that's a fucking banger of a song.
It's
that
so fucking great.
That is a fucking perfect song. And this album, Brand New Eyes, this was like their attempt at kind of like going back to their first album and kind of like, fuck the studios, let's get back to the basics. This John Feldman, this bitch right now. But this album is just full of bangers. And then we have like 2 like acoustic tracks, right, to end the album. And they do acoustic songs when they choose the song wisely. They do acoustic songs very, very well.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that.
But this guy, Josh, man, this band needs Josh. This band needs Josh more than they know they need Josh. And that's just a fucking fact. I don't care. So.
Wait, well, you said some wrong things there.
So I don't care.
I think this band...
Shit fucking top 2.
This band is better off without Josh.
That's 100% false.
I think his songwriting was weak as hell. His guitar playing was mediocre at best. I don't think he was that great for the band. I felt like he fought with Haley too much. And I feel like she wanted to do something more pop.
Haley? What does that even mean? Fought with Haley? Like, hey, this is Haley's band, and no one can fight with her?
Oh, it was Haley's band. Get the fuck out of here!
Jesus Christ!
You know it was. We all know it was. But yeah, my number 2 is Paramore's Paramore, 4th record.
You are the worst. You're the fucking worst. I hate
Why?
You. I don't want to do this anymore. Because you just don't. You don't make any fucking sense. Go ahead, go with your fucking stupid review. I fucking swear to you. I'm this right now. If Ain't It Fun, your fucking biggest banger, I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm done. I'm calling it. I never thrown that card in there. But I swear to you, if you fucking say that, I'm done. I'm out. Not gonna do it.
All right, so the whole because Ilan Rubin played drums on this record.
My God.
And I don't give a shit about that. I've never really been a fan of Ilan's drumming. I think Ilan was the worst thing to happen to Tom DeLonge in Angels on Airwaves. I think he digs his little crusty fingers too far into the songwriting. I know Tom allows it, but I don't think he's a solid songwriter. I don't think he's a really great drummer technically, but I don't feel like he writes great drum parts like Adam Willard did in Angels. I just don't think he's there. He doesn't have the songwriting chops. So with that, I feel like there's nothing really to write home about with his drumming on this record. I just don't give a shit. I feel like the songs in general are better because they move even farther away from the pop punk, which, like I said, I don't think they did very well. I think Josh is overrated. I don't think he wrote that great. His pop punk songs were not that great.
Right. Their biggest hits to date are not that great. Sure.
Okay, just because something's a huge hit doesn't make it great. We all know that. That's silly boy talk. Get the fuck out of here. I do like how they just keep going on with the pop and pop rock based kind of songs. I think that's where Haley's voice sounds best. I feel like it tries too hard a lot of the times with the pop punk sound. But yeah, there's some good stuff on here. I mean, I don't like the ukulele, but her voice with the ukulele on that first interlude moving on.
It's like a minute, dude, a minute and a half. They couldn't even write a full song of it.
It sounds so good, though.
It's fantastic.
I'm not going to lie to you. Jeff.
Oh, dude.
The single Ain't It Fun is super fucking catchy.
There's no way. It's a shit attempt. It's a shit attempt at trying to be like like disco-y and groovy and like
Who
funky.
gives a fuck, man?
Dumb.
Who gives a fuck? It's so good.
No,
Fuck,
it's
who
not good. I
cares?
just told you why
It
it's
is
not
good.
good. It's a shit
my
attempt at that, and they did it better on Riot.
No, they didn't. No,
I'm going to enlighten you. That's what's happening. I get it. And like you literally just went backwards in the discography in your fucking rankings. That's what happened.
No.
Oh my god.
This is a weird time where a band has gotten better with each album. It doesn't happen often, but it does. It happens. I don't make the rules. So your number one is obviously Riot.
Yeah,
right?
because it's their best. I mean,
It isn't.
I don't know. That's stupid to think otherwise, but okay.
All right, so I'm not going to talk too much about their album After Laughter, even though it is their best record. It is their most pop influenced record.
Nuts.
It has it does have a lot of good 80s new wave sounds in it. Not to say that they sound
record.
like
This is a new wave record with a lot
it's
of
a
good pop in it.
record. Exactly. There's so many great moments on this record.
No. It's good, but nothing is great. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but nothing on this was great.
Shit! I knocked my earbud out.
Good. That's what you fucking get. You should knock your brain out.
My second favorite Paramore song is off of this record as well, and it's a single. I don't care. It's Hard Times. It's such a beyond catchy song in every aspect, vocally, musically. I think Hard Times is a beyond banger. I love it. I love it so much. I think this record is an absolute banger, and this is what I bought on vinyl. I bought this record on vinyl. No answer. No.
What do you want me to
rebuttal?
say? I've said it all. I'm just going to be repeating myself at this point. I mean, since what 2003, I've said it since the beginning. I've met you. You're dumb. You're dumb. That's it. You're dumb. You are dumb.
You are dumb.
Tid. T-I-D. Tyler is dumb. Tid.
Tyler is dumb. I listened to the 2 Hayley Williams solo records. So I will throw these in the rankings real quick as an audible mentions. Her first solo record is better. It's the best thing she's ever done. Her first solo record. The second record would be between After Laughter and Paramore, the acoustic record that she did.
I'm just
the
so
kind of
tired
folksy
of that
acoustic
fucking
record.
pedals for D'Amour. I'm just
Pedals
so
for
tired
Armor,
of
yeah.
you talking about it.
But you still haven't even listened to it. You haven't even given it a shot.
I did listen. I listened to it when you fucking told me to listen to it. I listened to it. It was stupid.
Oh, you're dumb. Because all you want is this pop punk shit. That's all you want.
I don't only want pop punk stuff.
With Paramore, that's all you want. That's all you want.
I think they do that best.
You refuse to think outside the box when it comes to Hayley Williams.
That's not
what
true.
it is.
That's false.
That is true.
That's false. That's false. That's not true.
All right. Well, I'm sure we're going to get more into this because we're going to be getting into Riot, their album Riot, on the main episode. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for listening. Give us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And that's it. That's all.
Ain't it fun?